They let you know about what's going on in the world, even though if you're in a bubble or something. Employment gives people jobs, also express themselves, art form.
I think media is really important because people are better off if they're more informed of what's going on.
Well, honestly, as a journalism major, we go over that a lot. Basically, you get background to stories and you get kind of more information about them. Media covers every aspect of a story, and if you want the correct version of it, you need to go to a good media source.
It helps you stay more informed with society.
Downsides of media are definitely media bias. I took a class last year that was all about like the press in Africa, and we learned about how like the media can present only certain facts and leaves a lot of stuff out.
Downsides is that like evaluations are like really hard to like pinpoint what's logical, like what's actual logical factual, I mean analytical factual evidence versus like what's something that's spewed out versus like on emotion and irrational feelings.
We've studied a lot of media inaccuracy and like wrong examples of media literacy, and like people just getting stories wrong is the main problem with media.
Crazy. Straight up crazy.
Okay.
Like secluded, isolated, ignorant, jerk, maybe.
I don't even know how I would characterize them.
I'd say like there's some factual misinterpretations about like what's going on there. Specifically, like I don't know, just the ideology of or like framing the world as flat. Like I don't know.
I think there's something wrong with not being spectacle about things that people believe in.
It's perfectly normal to believe something isn't true when a lot of people believe it is true, even when it's the consensus. It's usually not right, but there's nothing wrong with believing that, I'd say.
No, I think a lot of what we know is based off of events, so there's nothing morally wrong with like coming to your own ideas about things, but I don't think that people should come to conclusions about them.
If they're reading things that are untrue, then of course their argument isn't going to be accurate.
He's been accused of like certain things against his former companion.
From what I've seen on Twitter and Facebook, him abusing his girlfriend.
I know there have been some allegations against him, especially with his family, I think, his wife.
So what if I were to tell you that it was actually the other way around, and that recent evidence has shown that, in fact, he was being abused
I mean, like
by his wife?
first of all, like I wouldn't be like I mean like I'm a little bit surprised, but then again, like this is like what you need to do as like I don't know, as a citizen or as like an individual in general, is that like you need to take everything with a pinch of salt.
I think there definitely is meaning to that. Like, it's upsetting that I didn't know that and the information I heard wasn't true and that it ended up being wrong.
No, I don't. I guarantee that they lie.
Okay.
No.
No, I don't believe it's in their best interest.